Hi, I'm Kirk Long, and this is my status report presentation for my CSPAP initiative, which is a stepathon challenge, and I'm at Morrison Academy here in Taichung, Taiwan. My title is the Mustang Step Up Challenge, and my CSPAP component is before and after school physical activity, although I have some subcomponents of PA during school and staff involvement because the staff will be able to participate as well, and hopefully through that be able to promote PA during their classes or other parts of the day as well. So target grades are grades 9 through 12, so the whole high school, which is about 170 students here at Morrison. So my initiative goal is to increase MVPA before and after school, and the objective is by the end of the semester, December 22, 2022, Morrison High School students would have the opportunity to participate in the Stepathon Challenge, in a Stepathon Challenge. Short term, in terms of outcomes and indicators for youth and teachers, our students have a positive experience using wearable devices or mobile apps to track their movement habits, and students understand the time and commitment it takes to get the recommended amount of PA each day and week, and teachers advocate and are active role models for physical activity endeavors. For medium term, students will be more aware if they are or are not achieving the recommended amounts of PA, and student participation in the Stepathon increases by 15%. So if we can do this again next year, hopefully we see even more students want to take part in it. And then students start more school clubs with physical activity incorporated. They're given twice a week 30-minute time slots to join clubs, and many of them do choose physical activity clubs, but I'd like to see that increased. Long-term, students will be motivated independently to continue meeting their recommended amount of physical activity each week. Students will want to keep each other accountable towards their PA habits, and teachers lead more PA clubs in our school setting. For the school outcomes and indicators, short-term teachers will be more mindful of how they can model PA and add activity breaks into classes. A lot of them are good at modeling this already, but I think they could understand how meaningful and impactful that is from them. Administrators will see Stepathon as an enriching and health-promoting event for the students, teachers, and community. I want to see it happen again. Community interest in joining PA events increases. And then for medium term, staff will be more mindful of starting more school clubs, like I mentioned earlier, and then as well as administration, again, wanting to make this an annual event, seeing the need for it and seeing the positive effects it has on students and staff. And then administration also looks to purchase seating and create spaces to promote physical activity in the new high school that they're building next year. Long-term is policy on joining a club with PA on at least 1 or 2 days. One of the 2 days is implemented to help students be more active during the school day. Increase in teacher and parent involvement in Stepathon Challenge and other physical activity school events. Community gains interest in K through 12 PA events such as fun runs, fitness nights, getting the parents involved in community. Some of the things I've been able to do already. Step 1, meeting with the high school principal and athletic director to propose the project for the grade through 9 students went well, and this was just to get permission and execute the project and help them support and promote it to the faculty and staff as well. And so I led that and was able to do that last week. I also was able to meet with Stuco members and partner with them to implement the initiation. So this builds support and helps them help me to promote and organize the initiation, collect the data, and with the promotion materials. So met with Samantha Lee, the president, last week, and just showed her the flyer that I had and got her thoughts on that and how we can work together. Step 3, conversations with teachers about participating in the Mustang Step Up Challenge, just for them to be involved and excited about it, and to encourage them to continue to be role models or step up in that way and encourage students to participate. And then step 4, conversations with students in PE classes about the event. So just letting them know it's on the horizon and to get their input and interest level of participation. Many of them have started to use wearable devices in my class, so just letting them know that there's going to be more opportunities for them to use it and learn to track their habits. So the flyer over there to the right is something that I've been able to create to help with these conversations, and we'll put those up starting October 15th. Work in progress. Step 3, announcement of project in a General Assembly. So this is one thing that I still need to continue to get ready for. Starting to put a PowerPoint presentation together already to just help raise awareness of physical activity, encourage the high school students division to participate in the challenge. Then step 4 will be create an initial email that will also share them information that day, just to get another reminder, and so they have a more tangible thing they can go back to and look at, and so I can communicate the mechanics and goals of the challenge and the benefits of PA. Step 5 is the presentation of the app and device being used. They'll have different devices that they can choose from that they personally have, and just I will be collecting their data from their devices or from their apps that they choose to use. So working with the tech department on just how to maybe have them fill out a Google form and how to break down that information from their devices and apps. And then work to still be completed is email the list of official participants and about the reminders of day 1 of the challenge. So this will happen a week before the event starts, and this is just to create healthy competition. This event is to create healthy competition and help them be aware of their PA habits, and I'll be leading that, and that will just be an email. Step 7 is official start of the Step-a-thon challenge. This is on November 9, and the goal is just to have a fun yet competitive way of being active on a daily basis, especially after school and before and after school, just helping them use the facilities that our campus has available for them and what's available in their communities or homes. Step 8 is email fun ideas on how to increase steps within the day, to just give them some creative ways to be active. This will also be an email on day 1 of the initiation starting the Step-a-thon challenge. And then announcement in General Assembly afterwards is one of the steps that will be important, just to help promote and communicate where the project is after the 3 weeks, and to reward the efforts of the winners and to bring the challenge to a close. And Mr. McGill can help me with that. He leads our chapel time, so him sharing the microphone again and stage, and me going through a quick presentation and passing out prizes prior will happen with Stuco Student Council as well, helping me on November 15 in that chapel. So improvement ideas are change of dates to a normal week instead of Thanksgiving break like I was originally thinking, and this will just help students be in their normal routine and hopefully help develop good physical activity habits during a regular school week, so they can continue to do that. And then sending out a list through email of acceptable apps or apps that they could possibly download for free on their phone if they don't have a wearable device that tracks steps. And then set up step counter bar graph on a bulletin board in the student center to promote daily leaders. So hopefully student council could help me with this, and it could just be there in the student center where students can see it each day of just, how many kids are getting certain steps, or which classes or which staff members, which group is leading for that day. And just so it's a good reminder there in the center for them to be reminded about logging their steps and trying to look for ways to be active. And then 2 remaining questions I have is, first, should I keep it at a 1-week competition between the 4 grade levels and school staff, or should I have the challenge be the first group to 1,000,000 steps or a different number? So I've seen through some research how different groups and schools have done this different ways, and I was just curious what would maybe be more motivating, to get to a certain amount for your class, or just keep it at 1 week, who can get the most steps. Then the second question is, should I promote students to all use the same app for the challenge? So if they're downloading it on their phone, should we all use the Fitbit app, which is free, and then maybe easier to collect data for me on my end and for me to teach students how to use it, or should I use something else? So there's a variety of apps available for free, and some students will just use their wearable device. So just some different options there. So thanks for your time and listening.